Sam and I am a stylist at Salon Pure, and today we're going to do a tutorial on how to properly shampoo your mannequin and prevent any tangling or any frustrations while you're shampooing and blow drying. Before you start getting ready to shampoo your mannequin, the best thing to always do is to brush it out first. You're better off starting out from the ends to get any of those tangles out and working your way up to the root of the mannequin. Once you've got all those tangles out, you are good to go to start shampooing. So before you begin, go ahead and lay a towel down and make sure that you have your mannequin in a position that's comfortable for you to hold. You always want to rinse with cool or lukewarm water. Make sure you've got all of her hair wet before you begin shampooing. Today I'm going to be using our Smooth Infusion Aveda shampoo on her. You want to try to avoid using as many detox shampoos as you can. Mannequins don't have natural oil in their hair like humans do, so stripping out all of it is not always the best. You want to make sure that you get the shampoo pretty much everywhere evenly. But you don't have to scrub too hard because it's not a real human and their hair does tangle easier than humans' hair do. Once you're done getting the shampoo everywhere, you're going to rinse again with cooler water. You can check before you start rinsing. Most of the time the sink will fill up, so if you want to, try to hold your mannequin away a little more so that you're not allowing it to settle in the bottom of the sink and knot up too much. Rinse as many times as you need to make sure you've gotten all the shampoo out of her hair. For conditioner, I'm going to be using our Cherry Almond Softening Conditioner, and this is going to kind of help soften her hair and detangle anything. Once you feel like you've spread it out evenly throughout her hair, feel free to grab your brush again, hold her more upright, and brush through the ends of her hair. So you're going to continue to brush through to make sure you don't have any tangles with the conditioner in her hair. And then we're going to lay her back down and rinse her out with cool water again. When you're conditioning, feel free to get the conditioner all over her head, roots to ends. She's not going to build up too much conditioner on her roots like a normal person would. Holding her higher up will kind of help you prevent tangling in the bowl, and it'll also help you let some of that conditioner rinse out through the ends without getting stuck in her hair. You can wring her hair out and check and make sure you feel like you got all of it out. When you're drying your mannequin, try to be as gentle as you can. So if you want to work from roots to ends, to start to kind of dry her a little bit and squeeze the water out of the ends of her hair. Try to avoid any rough drying with the mannequin. Now would be a good time as well to go ahead and brush her out again. If you want to rinse your brush off. If you're experiencing a lot of tangles, stick with starting from the ends of the hair and working your way up so that you're not bringing all the tangles down from the root to the ends of the hair. And then you can squeeze her hair to get some more of that water out so you're not dripping everywhere. And now you are all set to start blow drying. Alright, so before we begin blow drying, you want to make sure that your stand is nice and secure where you need it so that you have all the support that you need. And go ahead and brush them out one more time before we get started. Now that she's all smoothed out, we are going to use a little bit of a styling product. Today I'm going to be using our Smooth Effusion Aveda Nourishing Cream. You do want to try to stick with products that are going to help smooth out the hair and also add a heat protectant in as well. This will help make sure that the hair lasts longer and stays as healthy as it can for you to continue practicing. You can wring out any extra water or if you put too much product on there. Okay. And if you're really struggling with mannequin hair getting tangly, the best thing for you to start off doing blow drying is to section the hair apart. Working with a smaller section of hair might make it easier for you to make sure that you're preventing all the tangles. I know, right? Blow drying, make sure you are using a cool to medium heat and not the highest heat that your blow dryer can go to. It may take a little bit longer, but it'll make sure that your mannequin hair lasts longer, and it'll also prevent any damage to your brush as well. If you're not experiencing a ton of tangling, feel free to also use a round brush as well. drying, you also want to continue to blow dry down the hair shaft to keep everything nice and smooth. It's always a good idea at the end to run over with some cooler air just to make sure that you don't have any wet spots. So before we start using any heat on the hair, you want to make sure, like I said earlier, that everything's nice and dry, and you want to go ahead and brush through and make sure that you are tangle free. Today we are going to be curling her hair. So I'm going to be using our Daily Hair Repair by Damage Remedy for Aveda. It has a heat protectant in it, and it's also going to help build up any strength in her hair that it needs. So you're going to run that all the way through your hands. And it is a cream-based product, but it is great to use on dry hair as well. You can use whatever heat protectant you feel like is best for your mannequin. I'm going to brush that through one more time. Make sure it's even everywhere. Mannequin hair is pretty easy to get it to style how you want to, so it's not necessary to use the highest heat that your tools can go to. So I'm going to turn this down to about 3/4 of what the temperature that my curling iron can go to. If at any point while you're styling you feel like you're starting to get tangles in the hair, feel free to stop and brush everything out, or use a wide tooth comb to make sure that everything stays nice and smooth. Putting heat on top of a tangle or a knot is just going to make it even worse. You also don't need to hold your hot tools on the mannequin's hair for very long. If you're using a hot tool that you're not entirely comfortable with yet, it's always better to start off at a lower heat so you can go a little slower and take your time without burning the hair. Okay, we're gonna brush her out to give her a little bit of a beach wave. Most days you won't be just shampooing and curling your mannequin. You'll be foiling or practicing updos and using different products for that. When you're doing that, you want to make sure that once you're done doing whatever it is that you're practicing, that you continue to still make sure you shampoo and rinse everything out of your mannequin's hair. Any product buildup in the hair from foiling or from using too much hairspray and things like that can continue to clump the hair together and make your hair tangle a little more than necessary. So always make sure that you rinse everything out at least, if not shampoo. Make sure you have everything out that you need before you start working on your next project. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was helpful and you got some tips and tricks that you needed. If you like this video, click that like button down there and leave a comment so we can make some better videos for you and help you guys out with any other concerns that you have. Thank you guys so much for watching.